Previously, Chris's power trip continued.
Who would you like to nominate for eviction next?
It's going to be Ash.
Gonna be alright? I'm gutted.
And divisions deepened.
You really made me feel uncomfortable.
She cannot be trusted.
She's gonna have to pick on somebody else.
She doesn't know how to handle herself properly.
Were you listening?
Helen! I love how I'm getting fucking blamed for everything.
People are going crazy in this house.
Tonight, Winston talks dirty.
Have you ever had a girl like kissing you?
No.
Is that normal?
Of course it's normal.
I can't believe you did that.
Nice.
Chris makes his final nomination.
The fifth housemate I would like to nominate is...
Whoa!
Who is it?
But is his secret safe?
I'm pretty sure it's Chris.
Chris has got the pie.
How awkward is that?
I take it as a personal attack.
I'm not gonna be held hostage by you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. I know what I know, but don't bullshit me. That's making it worse.
How are you feeling at the moment?
Frightened.
Day 12, 9:26 a.m. Last night, Ash became the fourth housemate to be secretly nominated by power housemate Chris.
Marlene, who do you think it is?
When I say I've not given any thought, I haven't done.
I got a fucking clue.
We've got to promise not to lynch them. You ain't going anywhere, Ash, so you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Seriously, I was called
That's what we all say.
Matthew is letting off steam in the diary room.
We don't know who the power housemate is. It's a game. People are, oh my God. I literally don't want to hit my head into a brick wall. It's week 2. Someone has been given the power housemate. And everyone's going around saying, oh, this person's a mass manipulator. They have no morals. It's ridiculous. I've wondered whether it may be Marlon, just because he's distanced himself quite a lot. But if he is, then that was a crap choice picking him, because he obviously can't hide it very well. But I think he's just quite quiet, to be honest, actually. I think it could be him, but I'm pretty sure it's Chris.
How many dramas were there last night?
I don't know.
I'm just waking up now, we're just like, not sure, you know, before we were waking
I
up...
suppose when it involves you, though, you're probably more likely to remember it, but...
Well, yes, of course.
No, I think it was mainly just power housemate thing. Without going into detail about it again, because I can't be arsed, I was shocked about Ash.
Yeah.
I was, that did throw me.
I was probably no more shocked than I was about Steve, if you know what I mean. I don't think Steve's any more or less popular or unpopular or likely.
Who knows? We're not going to know until it gets revealed, the person, and then that way it will be logical.
Yeah.
Well, won't be, but it will be.
I think along with that, along with knowing who it is, I think there's a good chance of, within that, knowing why.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to find out who this power housemate was. And that is going to go down like an absolute bag of shit, to be honest with you.
(10:57 a.m. Danielle's got a question for Winston.
Do you ever get into fights, like physical fights, Winston?
I avoid fights.
When was the last time you had a physical fight with a guy?
A year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It was just a little scrap in town. My mates had just got jumped on by some guys, that's all.
Oh, your mate got jumped on?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
So it was just a bit of a scram?
And I was sort of like, woo-cha, wah-cha, ka, wah.
Oh, right.
So, I mean, it took about 5
Yeah,
of them
exactly.
out.
Cool.
Don't miss about.
Cool.
Big Brother has called power housemate Chris to the diary room.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hello, I'm all right. Feeling slightly overwhelmed with guilt.
Chris, as the secret power housemate,
Yes.
today you will make your 5th and final secret nomination.
Yeah.
To help you with this decision, Big Brother wants you to name 3 housemates you would like to shortlist for this nomination.
Okay.
This can include housemates you have already considered. Then, later today, Big Brother will gather all housemates and ask these 3 to state the case as to why they should not be nominated.
Oh. I literally could just throw any 3 into this because I don't wish to nominate anyone. So, Danielle, Marlon. Oh God, is it worth it? Mark.
Thank you, Chris. Why have you decided to shortlist Danielle?
To create a bit of balance to the type of people who've been nominated so far. To slightly confuse things further with the perceived agenda of the nominations up to this point.
Why have you decided to shortlist Marlon?
For similar reasons. He's sort of in maybe what sort of category I might be in. He's sort of in the middle. But I think that will confuse things further. By it being Marlon, however, it will remove one of the sort of recurring suspects. So it's a bit risky.
And why have you decided to shortlist Mark?
Just to see how he'll react, because I think I've been disappointed with Ash and Steve with how they've reacted. I think they've shown a side of them that isn't very nice, which I genuinely didn't expect from either one of them. I absolutely adore Mark, but he's got a real vicious, nasty little streak in him, and I don't want to be around if I did nominate him, but I kind of want to see how that plays when even the suggestion of a nomination's there.
Thank you, Chris. You should also prepare yourself for when the shortlisted housemates make their pleas. You must take care to act natural.
Yes.
Remember, no one must find out your secret.
I know, yes, no, I God, tell me about it. I'm stepping on the one thing you got to value most, and that's trust.
Coming up, Winston's telling tales.
Have you ever had a girl like piss on you?
No.
Or vomit cry wank? What the fuck?
It's completely logical what you've done.
And I just do this fucking just throw up and then eat my own sick again.
And Chris makes his mind up.
The 5th housemate I would like to nominate is...
1:42 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the kitchen.
Is all the peppers gone? There's no peppers.
There's onion over there.
Yeah, but just like green and yellow peppers.
I think they're gone.
How much is that? All the mozzarella that's left that came out the fridge?
All of you lot usually don't ask anybody how much anybody wants of anything, so I'm just taking what I want today. I'm being a rebel today.
Don't it feel good? Everything hurts, Danielle. Danielle.
Are you telling me all the chicken's gone as well?
Is there one in the fridge, Pauline?
No, because I shouldn't think
This
there
is
is.
Big Brother. Would Helen come to the
That
diary?
was the one that was in the fridge.
They're just the dashes.
Hi.
Hello, Helen.
Hello.
Before you entered the Big Brother house, the rules regarding unacceptable behaviour were explained to you. Big Brother would like to remind you of the rules relating to bullying. In the Big Brother house, bullying can include factions developing, deliberate hostility, aggression to an individual, persistent name-calling, and the ostracising of individuals. Big Brother would like to talk to you about your ongoing treatment of your fellow housemate, Jarle. On Saturday night, in a conversation with Toya and in front of other housemates, you said Pauline is the alpha female, and about Jarle you said...
She's an attention-seeking bastard. Not real. She hasn't got a real fucking bone in the body.
But you know the
No one's going to look at her, even if you weren't here, no one's going to look at her in that light. Ever.
In addition, last night, you said to a group of housemates in reference to Jarlath,
Fucking slog over there listening. Were you listening?
Aye.
I didn't mean you, Ashley.
Helen. Helen.
Fucking slog.
Helen.
Helen.
Because she was listening.
name
The
calling.
name calling's wrong, but I feel like every time I speak, she's like, no matter who she's sat with, she's looking over, seeing what everyone's saying, and I just find it really, really irritating.
Helen, name calling, persistent ridiculing, and behaviour that results in an individual becoming ostracised from the group are all types of behaviour that can be perceived as bullying. Helen, Big Brother understands that it's inevitable that not all housemates will get along and that arguments will happen in the house. However, Big Brother will step in when it's felt that behaviour is escalating to individuals becoming excluded and becoming the subject of more aggressive behaviour which could be seen as bullying. Big Brother thinks your behaviour is unacceptable, and Big Brother does not tolerate unacceptable behaviour. If this type of behaviour occurs again, then Big Brother may have to issue you with a formal warning or take further serious action.
Okay.
"3:50 p.m. Big Brother has called Winston to the diary room.
Hello, Winston.
Hello.
Big Brother is a fan of one of your funny stories. The one that ends with you being sick.
Yeah.
Could you tell that story to Big Brother now?
I was like 16, I was a virgin at the time. My mate was seeing this bird and he lined up this other girl, which was her mate who he was seeing, and I went over to his house. It was a Friday night and just got smashed, and then got into the spare room with the girl, and just out of nowhere, like my stomach just went. I was like, bah! Like threw up all over her. She was screaming, just ran out the room, and I just passed out, and then woke up next morning. Basically fucked it.
Winston,
Yeah.
Big Brother loves that story.
Yeah.
Particularly the end.
Yeah.
In fact, Big Brother loves it so much that Big Brother has created a special secret mission just for you.
Right.
Your secret mission is to make up new stories. Each of these fake stories must end up with you being sick everywhere. So, you should think about things that might cause that. For example, going on a fairground ride, going on a boat, seeing someone being sick.
Okay, no problem. How you doing, you alright?
Yeah, I'm just about to do a washing.
Yeah? Oh, remember once I had to do some washing because like I'd thrown up everywhere.
Nice.
Basically, like I thought I'd try out a new thing that I heard. Have you ever had a girl like piss on you?
No.
Well, basically, I thought I might try it. You know what I mean? So I just sort of like said, yeah, you know, like piss on me.
She peed on you.
Pissed all over me and that. And I just went, bah, like threw up everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Don't know why.
Hey, Winston, you're a different class, pal.
So like, what did she...
Good for you for trying it, man.
She vomited straight away?
Yeah, it's like projectile, you know?
What did she do when you vomited?
She was just like, why? And it all sort of went up her as well.
Did you do her after? Did you do her after?
Of course I'd done her after.
Thanks, boys. Very nice.
When I was on a camp trip, like, when I was about like 17, it was like, we went for ages, like, without eating and stuff. I started eating like mud and worms and stuff.
Shit, anything, yeah.
Yeah, like anything, yeah. Like I actually like went and like even like ate a bird, like found dead birds and
Seriously?
stuff. Yeah, eating birds.
Did you like cook it? Or like
No, I didn't even cook it. I just ate
Seriously?
it. Yeah, I was eating squirrels as well, like getting all the squirrels. And I made a little bow and arrow and like thinking like, because I was like quite trained in the like scouts and that stuff, so I made a bow and arrow. The only thing I didn't get was my fire badge. That's why I was eating raw. I didn't even know how to make a fire.
It's awesome.
And I didn't even bother cooking. I was like, biting into this stuff, biting into stuff, and just throwing up everywhere, eating it, like, and eating my sick cup for about a month. And I just was just throw up and then like eat my own sick again.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good times. Last night, this is going to sound really sad, but I basically went in to the toilet. I thought to myself, bash one out. I'm bashing one out, and like suddenly I'm just like crying, you know, like crying. And then I'll just start vomiting everywhere as I'm bashing one out. Do you know what I mean? Is that normal?
Of course it's normal.
But I'd never cried before, like doing that
As long as you feel like you can talk to people about it.
Yeah.
Don't feel like
That's why I thought it was time to talk to you.
Yeah, you can always
Don't
talk to
say,
me.
Don't say to me, no, it's like fucking, I'm like, what the fuck?
No, honestly, look, there's
It's like a cry wank. Vomit cry wank. What the fuck?
It's completely logical what you've done.
But is it wrong that I carried on after that?
Well, if you wanted to...
sick for like... I just used...
Are you having a wind-up now?
No, I'm being serious.
You use the sick as like a lubricant?
Well, no, I just... Because I was in the midst of everything, I just carried on.
For successfully winding up 3 of his fellow housemates, Winston has been rewarded with his favourite meal, a plate of spag bol and a pint.
Nice. Thank you, big brother. Cheers.
£5:29 p.m. Big Brother has gathered housemates to reveal the secret Power Housemates shortlist for nomination. To help avoid suspicion, Chris will also make a plea for his place in the house.
This is the voice that tells us what the Power Housemates been doing.
Here we go, the big reveal, I reckon.
Oh my God.
This won't be... They won't tell the Power Housemate.
It's not an eviction, is it?
I think we're going to find out who the Power Housemates
Might be
is.
eviction night tonight.
Oh dear, I'm nervous. Ash, are you nervous, mate?
No.
Yeah.
I'm fucking shitting myself.
This is Big Brother.
Kim help me.
Housemates. Today, the Power Housemate will make their 5th and final nomination.
Oh my God.
The 4 housemates shortlisted are... Danielle.
It's not full nomination.
Marlon. Chris.
What the fuck?
And Mark. You now have one last opportunity to save yourself from being nominated. One at a time, you must make your case as to why you shouldn't face eviction and keep your place in the house. Danielle, will you now stand and state your case?
Go on, girl.
I believe I should stay because I'm a really sweet girl, and I was just up last week and I found it really emotional, so I would like to stay so I can show different sides of my personality and come out my shell more. And I'm really enjoying the experience. I'm getting to know everyone really a bit more, and I've got so much more to give, and I really want to stay.
Marlon, will you now stand and state your case?
I think I should stay because I've been myself from the get-go. I mean, I've made friends with the majority of everyone here. Been more or less real. It is what it is. I mean, just literally that. I ain't got nothing else to say. Just keep me here.
Respect.
Chris, will you now stand and state your case?
This is a weird thing for me to have done, considering my profession, to come on TV as myself and to try and be accepted as a person in an environment where obviously nobody knows me, and I'm not always sure quite how to be completely relaxed. I don't feel I'm anywhere near fully relaxed yet, but I'm enjoying myself, and I've met some wonderful people I may not have met otherwise. That's my reason.
Mark,
Canal.
will you now stand and state your case?
I just want to stay because I'm having an amazing time. I feel like I can always be myself with everyone. I'm learning things every day about myself and about life that I didn't think I'd learn in a week. I'm on a journey. Like I didn't think I would. I thought I'd just come in here, just be a little knobhead and then go. But I'm honestly like learning things about myself that I didn't even know. And thank you. So.
Danielle, Marlon, Chris, and Mark, you have each made your plea. Big Brother will reveal the Power Housemate's decision in due course.
Does anyone realise that it could easily be the power? One of those four could easily be the power housemate.
Can they be though?
Yeah, of course they can, because they one of them's going up. So they can choose whatever they want.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That means it's
Come on, guys.
Alright, buddy.
You're right, Chris.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, I am.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm in good company. There's a lot of us. Absolutely fine.
You're right?
Yeah.
No, but
I
yeah.
just don't want to be going.
That means it's just Ashley, I, Toya, Kim, Helen, or... No, but one of the four could easily be the power housemate.
That's what I'm saying. I think it is.
Yes,
I
so
think
do
it's one of the four that's just been named.
So if you know that you're not the power housemate, there's one of three you're going up.
Earlier, Big Brother gave Chris an earpiece to make his final nomination in secret.
Hello, Chris. Give the name of the fifth housemate you want to nominate.
The fifth housemate I would like to nominate is Marlon.
Chris, Big Brother will reveal your final nomination in due course.
Coming up, has Chris been rumbled?
How awkward is that? I'm not even going to say anything.
That's not true.
And Christopher wants out.
Toya, can I just ask,
I don't
why
wanna
do you
talk.
obviously think I'm fine?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine. Get me out of this house, seriously.
6:19 p.m. It's been 45 minutes since Mark, Danielle, Chris and Marlon made their pleas to avoid nomination. What they don't know is that power housemate Chris has already nominated Marlon.
It's the paranoia.
It is the paranoia. But you're a strong girl and you have to get a grip of it. You have to, otherwise you end up like Charlie.
So what's the advice? Just watch what I say tonight? And
No, I don't say what. You need to feel however you feel. If you need to vocalise it, that's exactly what you do.
Mark is talking to Big Brother.
I'm scared to open my mouth in case I say the wrong thing and they don't like it if they're having a hard decision, like trying to pick who they pick. And then I say something or do something what makes them a little bit annoyed. And they'll pick me, so I feel I can't even be myself.
Has being shortlisted given you any clues as to who the power housemate might be?
Well, my head's chocker because I was so convinced it was Marlon. I even read the tea leaves and got the impression that it was Marlon from doing that. I was so certain of it. And now he's gone up and my mind's gone into overload, so I'm like, well, is he a decoy? Is he the power housemate and he's just pretending that he's up? Is it somebody who's not up for nomination?
Is it possible that the tea leaves may have been wrong?
No, the tea leaves are never wrong. I didn't ask who the power housemate was this week. I just said the power housemate. So I could have asked the wrong question. So if Marlon wasn't the power housemate this week, he could be in the future.
Who is it? Because I've watched little Chris's reaction again tonight. But I know, but I've watched the reaction.
And
his reaction when he was sick before it was announced, he was looking at the sky going, he was panicking. Honestly, I wish you'd have seen it. But that may just be because he was nervous. And the thing is, Chris is a nice guy. He's not done anything to upset me. But I just feel, and why would he mention that there? I'm an actor. I've come in here and it's nice people have taken me. Well, why was that said? Why even mention the word actor? Why even plant it in our brains? You know, you had not even, you stood up there, you didn't know what to say because it was a shock.
Yeah.
He stood there and he came out with this great big speech. It sounded rehearsed. It sounded like he'd already thought about what he was going to say and how he was going to say it. It can't be Kimberly. It can't be her.
That's the thoughts I was just running through my head.
It can't be Kimberly because she
it's not her. I shouldn't have put you up.
She couldn't have put me up, and she wouldn't have put and sat there and comforted me and comforted everybody else. She wouldn't have done that. And then who else isn't up?
Winston, it couldn't be fucking Winston. Well, there's no one in here that's that ruthless.
I'm just happy people know that it's not me now.
It's just hard because...
I've really tried. I think I've tried with everybody. Regardless, I've stayed impartial in arguments. I've tried to comfort everybody in their own little way. To think someone's put me up was like, you know...
How do you feel, Chris? Because you're obviously in the running now.
Yeah, I think had this come like a couple of days ago or whenever it first started, I would have been a bit more put out. I mean, I am a bit put out, but
I think everyone is.
There's so many people on there now that I was kind of... I do take comfort in company. I don't... I feel kind of like, well, there's a lot of us. I don't feel like I'm alone.
Well, Danielle's, she's in pieces again, which she will be because, she's been through it. She doesn't want to feel like that.
And that's the other reason why I don't feel that... I'm looking at Danielle thinking she's done this already and that was shit. So I'm a bit more concerned about... And Christopher, who just took it on the chin, more or less, just hasn't moaned about it, hasn't said anything. He wouldn't know. He just wouldn't know.
I just don't...
Hasn't caused the fuss,
I don't understand how anybody couldn't take it. I just take it... I take it as a personal attack.
(7:07 p.m). Jarlath and Danielle are speculating about the power.
I keep coming back to Marlon. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the reason I think that. It's just so not fucking annoying. I don't want to keep talking about it until I know in my mind 100% who it is, because I've already accused 3 people: Kim, Marlon, and Matt. I'm gonna watch this apart from you, because I know you wouldn't have put yourself up. And I doubt you would have put Marlon up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. It ain't me, man. It is in no way me.
Stephen's bigging himself up in the kitchen.
Yeah, but I actually think that in the whole house, I've got the best vocabulary.
Probably.
Because I put really, really strange words together.
Like sodomizing the soup.
Huh?
Like sodomizing the soup.
Yeah. But for example, what would you describe what you're doing right now?
I'm not going to say it in a really eloquent way. There's a big difference between having a nice vocabulary and being verbose.
Being what?
Being verbose. I know you know that word.
I do know that word, but I'm trying to think what it means. Being over the top.
Just using too many words.
Chris, you're on storeroom alert.
I know, you're just pacing, Chris.
You know why, don't you? Decisions.
What? Whoa! Marlon. It's Marlon.
Fuck, it's
What
Marlon.
the fuck?
He fucking said it. He fucking told me just a minute ago that was going to be the case. He said it. He guessed it.
Marlon!
Marlon.
Oh my God.
Leave him.
Leave him, I think.
Just let him have it time on his own.
I know who it is now. I know who it is.
Charlie, you said it for 2 days.
The power housemate could have just gone into the bathroom and just said, I nominate this person.
Seriously spoken to his microphone and been like, huh?
Whenever.
8:16 p.m. Pauline is soaking in the tub.
Funny.
Winston, Ash and Matthew are talking about Marlon.
I think he's a nice guy. His speech was... He didn't do anything, I don't know what it was. And then as soon as he had the most careless attitude. And then as soon as he was up, he's moping in the corner. It was one of the worst responses, yeah. You're the only one that took it moderately well. Where some people are just like...
That's absolutely not fantastic.
That's the thing, but you're honest with your emotion, though. You weren't, there's no facade, you're not hiding anything, whereas he was a bit like, whatever, and then he cried. Christopher didn't, I don't think Christopher had it well. And that's the thing, I think when you're just not afraid of showing your emotion.
Marlon just needs to be left alone today and he'll be all right. I'm going to go and speak.
He's in shock, and he can't understand it because he feels as though he's been a friend to everybody here. He's been loyal to everyone.
Maybe that's the problem, though. I think Marlon has done that kind of a little too much, and I think sometimes when you're a friend to everyone, it's a bit...
I know, it's horrible, though, whenever you have good intentions which are called into question.
And that's true.
When they're questioning, when people kind of analyse what you're doing, and you're only doing it out of the goodness of your heart, and that's just taken the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? Which is why Marlon, he needs a little bit of time by himself. And
He'll be fine.
He will get it, just a little bit of time.
I'm stacking up
Oh,
booze.
that's what he's doing. Just. And what did he say? What was it? What's he saying? Chris has got the power. Chris has got the power. Chris has got the power.
How awkward is that?
Yeah, but
I'm not even going to say
Charlie,
anything.
that's not true. Christopher or Chris? Chris.
Right, let's not talk about this.
I think. That's what
Let's not talk about this now.
Let's not get this round the house.
Yeah, I'm not.
This is Big Brother. Could all housemates return to the house immediately?
Right, I'm just to let you know, I'm saying nothing.
Say nothing.
I'm saying nothing.
Say no. Can
That's
I
all I'm
just
going to say. Come on, let's walk and talk before we go.
Say
I'm
not
listening,
that's not the case. All right.
Okay.
Seriously.
Say nothing. Say nothing.
That
I'm
is.
saying.
We say nothing when we go in.
Good for you guys. Thank you.
Saying nothing.
Thank you. You do me a massive service.
I am saying absolutely nothing. Don't worry.
(9:53 p.m). Pauline has been in the tub for 2 hours. Chris has come to the diary room to talk about what was shouted over the garden wall.
The man shouted in the garden, "Housemates, can you hear me? Chris is the power housemate." Pause. Chris is the power housemate. I was sat with Jarle and Christopher. They both heard very clearly. They both agreed they won't say anything, but Jarle is emotionally extremely weak, and if Jarle... She's not protecting this because she thinks I am. She's protecting this because she thinks I'm not. And now, if she's someone who needs to earn favour in this house, if she's in a situation where she actually knows that I am, she will probably volunteer that at some point.
How are you feeling at the moment?
Frightened.
Toya's trying to tell Kimberly something on the quiet.
He wigged me out. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's stop her. It's not doing anything any good.
Christmas. What are you talking about?
Festivities.
I should stop what?
I thought you were speculating about the power housemate again.
Oh, do you know what?
Christmas?
Christmas, don't get on my nerves. Christmas, can I say, there's nothing that I said right now that would give you any indication that I was ever talking about that.
Do you know what?
Why would you? But why would you think that?
Yeah, Chris.
Why would you think that?
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Why would you? Okay, what is it that I said that would make you think that? Stop, Stephen. What have I said right now that would make you think that?
I just saw you looking over there and I thought, oh gosh.
I was looking at Marlon and I kicked her. Let me tell you what I did. I kicked her and I was looking at Marlon to try and tell her something without using words. You see how you make assumptions? If I wanted to talk about the power housemate, there's no one in this house that could stop me from talking about it.
I know, 100%.
But I have not spoken about it. And the fact that you make that assumption just irritates the shit out of me.
I know, 100%. If Toya wanted to say something, she would just say it.
Exactly. So why would I have to... Where do you draw that assumption
Sorry,
from?
I'm just going to go for a cigarette. I don't want an argument.
You do want an argument because you're making assumptions.
I don't want an argument.
You do. Where did you get that
want an
assumption
argument,
from?
Toya. I really don't want an argument.
Well, don't make assumptions about me. Don't make assumptions about me then.
Toya, I got it wrong. I'm sorry. I've said to everyone today.
Oh, whatever,
I said to everyone,
Chris.
to every group I go in, are we really talking about the power housemate again?
Chris, I just asked you to tell me what it is that I did that would make you assume that. You haven't told me, so you're just making an assumption. It was a baseless assumption. It was ridiculous.
Toya, can I just ask, why do you always think I'm... fine.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine.
So irritating.
Get me out of this house, seriously.
Get some of my fucking tits.
Jarle has come to the diary room to talk about what she heard.
I don't know what to do. This is too much now. I feel I've just been laden with... Look, whoever that was that shouted over the wall, because I heard exactly what they said. And I've just told Chris I'm not going to tell any of the housemates because I don't know what implication it has for anybody, but at the same time, I don't want to be a bullshitter. I know this is a game, but I don't like lying to people. I don't care if I like them or not. I'm not a liar.
Charlotte, no one can confirm who the secret power housemate is apart from Big Brother and the secret power housemate themselves. Big Brother suggests that you ignore what you heard and you carry on with your experience in the house.
Thing is, I think it's true.
Coming up, Stephen's feeling frisky.
I am attracted to you.
Okay.
Physically, emotionally, mentally.
And Jarlath confronts Chris.
Don't bullshit me. I'm not going to be held hostage by you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing.
10:35 p.m. Earlier tonight, Chris, Christopher and Jarlath heard people shouting that Chris was the secret power housemate. Jarlath is talking to Kimberly about being the subject of speculation.
I already know people think it's me. They're convinced. They're
The
looking
thing
like
is, babe, the thing is, people think that it's me as well.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know that.
I don't even think it's...
You fucking...
Just careful with people. It's not even that. I think it's just people are guessing and just clutching at
Babe,
straws.
if you told me, if it was you, I would help you. I would tell you. You'd be like, whoa, what's up? You know, like, oh.
One sec.
Right. I've got to get my jeans sorted out before the colour goes. Right.
Oh, Matthew, my husband, I see in bed.
Do you propose I just literally drain these under the
Yeah,
water?
take you, but yeah.
What?
Have you got anything in your pockets?
I hope not.
Right.
I like the boys' lanky stuff.
What? I didn't say I wanted to eat it. I know, but I just did it anyway.
Chris and Jarlath are having words.
I'm not making any decisions. I don't like the fact that I'm being held hostage here.
You're not,
Between
though.
a bullshitter liar.
I'm not the power housemate.
Don't headfuck me like that.
I'm not headfucking. You're taking what I'm saying then as a double meaning, but it's not.
No, I know what I know, but don't bullshit me.
No.
That's making it worse.
No,
I'm not going to be held hostage by you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. Number one. At the same time, I'm not a liar. That's number one.
Yeah.
I'm a liar because she's been asking me fucking all kinds of questions, right? That's not comfortable for me.
No.
And number two, I'm not a grass. I have not been asked to listen to a conversation over a wall. This is fucking uncomfortable
That's
right
what
now.
I said. Hey. Well, use your best judgment.
Well, I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm making a decision tomorrow.
Right,
So either
that's
way,
fair
you
enough.
need to
That's
be
fair
getting advice. That's what I'm saying to you.
Fair enough.
11:33 p.m. Stephen's cozying up to Kimberly in the garden.
From the moment I walked in this house, and you will see it when you walk out this house, whether I go on Friday or whether someone else goes, I said to you, what did I say? I sat here on that sofa and I said to you that I have never in my life and ever met anyone so intelligent. And that may...
You're disappointed.
No. You may think that, but I'm saying to you that, to me, it doesn't just mean, it's not just about someone good looking fucking strutting their stuff down the garden or strutting their stuff around the house or strutting their stuff down, you know, the Bluebird Broadway.
Okay.
I always look at that.
Helen and Mark are gossiping in the toilet.
I told Kim tonight, I went, do not ever get in bed with Stephen if you don't even have sex with him. I went,
that's something that I've never seen.
Oh, she said, she went, Helen, she went, I feel like, she went, please, she went, don't let me do anything silly. I went, I wouldn't. I went, if I didn't like you, I'd fling you to the wolves, and I'd let you make a dick out yourself.
Throw it over the sissy walls.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I would, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that to her.
I felt comfortable in this house about telling you things that I have not shared with anyone else. And every single time, you have always reciprocated. And you've told me things.
And I told you that today, but I feel really guilty
And you've
about
told
that.
me, yeah, but why do you feel guilty about it?
Because
Because it
why
makes me
should-
feel
what-
distrust. It makes
I
me
know.
feel like you distrust
Why
me.
should I tell you that? Why should I tell you that?
Yeah, but why should I tell you that?
I don't know. I don't know
Because
your
I
agenda.
felt comfortable.
I know my agenda. I don't know
And
yours.
I felt yeah, but you think that in life, right? And I understand why you think that. You think that everybody's got an agenda. Everyone
I
wants
do.
to-
I really do.
But why?
What is your agenda? Do you have
My
an
agenda is that I like you, and I want to get to know you more.
Okay.
And
You like Helen as well.
Yeah, but it's
And
not
you
the
like,
same,
you know,
darling.
Danielle, and you
No,
like,
it's
you
not the
know,
same.
Ashley, and like.
God, do you want me to spell it out?
Yes, spell it out. I would like to be clear. Actually, yes.
I am attracted to you.
Okay.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, I'm attracted to you.
All right. You've spelled it out explicitly. All right.
So
I
there we
got
go.
even the punctuation. That's fine.
12:59 a.m. Winston has some words of wisdom for Helen and Ash.
Helen, you need to.
I'm going to say about Winston.
You need listen. He could be going this Friday, right? In all the opinion, he could be going this Friday.
What was that? What is that with you?
You need to spoon. You need to spoon this guy. You need to spoon. You know what you said to me before? Hey, you know when we was talking about spooning before?
You
said to me, we sat down for food and you went, "You're spooning Helen tonight." I was like, "No, I was joking." He could actually be going this Friday. Now think of what.
And what would that mean? Does that mean I'm never going to see him ever again?
I don't know, but you want to do what you want to do.
What do I want to do, Winston?
think
You
you
tell me. You seem to know more about my man than me.
Seriously?
My man, my man.
I said my mind, not my
Said
man.
my mind.
Oh my God! Fuck's sake.
Okay, hell, I'm not your man yet. Yeah, I mean, you're not my man.
Jarlath is talking about what she heard to Ashley and Danielle.
Right. Earlier on this evening, me and Christopher and Chris were sat in the garden and someone fucking shouted over the fence, "Chris is a secret powerhouse, mate," okay? Yeah, I've been going out of my mind for the last 3 hours.
Right, buddy.
Hey.
I just told these two earlier.
Oh, so you know
Yeah, you can trust Chris.
So you know.
You're a good boy, aren't you, buddy? Ah, you're a good boy.
And I'm not happy because I feel like I'm being held hostage by either being a liar or grass now. Do you understand, if this gets out, this is going to fucking kick off in a big way?
So tell me exactly what was shouted.
Housemates! Housemates, if you can hear me, Chris is the power housemate. Housemates, if you can hear me, it's Chris that's the power housemate.
And that it was a woman voice?
Guy.
Okay.
And that's when we all had to come in and they had the garden on lockdown. Why are you imagining it if I heard it?
You definitely heard it.
Yeah, because Chris' face was like, and I was like...
And what did he do? Was he
he basically just said, please, you know, I said, look, I'm not going to tell anyone. And he went, no, thank you, thank you.
Look at him?
Yeah. And I said, look, I'm not going to tell anyone. And he went, okay, thank you, I really appreciate that.
What are you going to do then?
I'm not going to do nothing until I wake up tomorrow morning and go with my gut instinct. This is what I'm going to do.
This week, Ash, Christopher, Jarlath, Marlon, Pauline and Stephen all face the public vote. Who goes? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. For Ash, add 01. For Christopher, add 04. For Jarlath, add 07. For Marlon, add 10. For Pauline, add 12. For Stephen, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Stay tuned for Bit on the Side, where Emma will be dissecting all the action with body language expert Judy James, plus top punditry from Matt Richardson, Marcus Collins, and former celebrity Big Brother champion Charlotte Crosby.